Hello my fellow Canadians. I just want to deal with this subject again. I did a video a couple of years ago about it, and a lot of flack and a lot of misunderstanding amongst Canadians and our form of government. We are not a republic. We are a parliamentary democracy with a monarch as our leader. Get that? We are a parliamentary democracy with the monarch as our leader. To show you why politicians don't need to be accountable to Canadians, and why we hear so very, very little from them, and why getting any information on bills going through the House and that unelected gang of criminals in the Senate, you need to understand the basics of our parliamentary system. Here is what all the politicians must do before they can even sit in the House, be heard, speak, do anything. They must give this oath. The oath is very, very clear. I, blankety blank, do swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada, her heirs, her successors, so help me God, and some others, if they don't feel the word God is appropriate, they may say make a solemn oath to the stars in the universe and the sky, and that's fine. But they cannot sit in the House unless they swear allegiance to Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II. Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of Canada, is represented by our Governor General. The Governor General is a pawn to the Queen of England. In order to have a reformed government, Stephen Harper would need to stand up as a man and eliminate the Senate completely. Just get rid of it and change the oath of allegiance so that parliamentarians, all of our MPs, our MLAs, our judges, our armed forces are under the command of the Queen of England. I am not suggesting that we switch over to be a republic as they are in the United States. That takes a lot more guts to do what they did 200 and some odd years ago, back in 1776, when they told King George to go take a hike. Representation, and he was taxing and bullying them around, and they said, take a hike, George. I would love to see us tell the monarchy to take a hike in Canada. I want the Queen out of the oath. I want our MPs and all our judicial and our Supreme Court to swear an oath of allegiance to the people of Canada, its Constitution, and the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Otherwise, we will continuously have MPs who you cannot contact. You have no say as a Canadian in the system. The election comes up. I mean, Harper pushed, what, 4 elections in 7 years to finally he got a majority government. Congratulations. But what did you do? You're still a pawn to the Queen of England. The gang who keep this monarchy thing going in Canada, they are loyal to the Queen Elizabeth. They're not loyal to Canada. If you are a Canadian and you love this country and you're proud of your country, and you go to war for your country, for freedoms, and you have had your freedoms violated, as was happening during the G8 protests and the G20, and I think it's going to be the G30 coming up, and the corruption within our banking system, all of those things. Nothing will ever change until our politicians swear an oath of allegiance to Canadians and to our Charter of Rights and Freedoms. There is no place in any of the ceremony where they say they will stand for Canada and our rights and our freedoms. Get that through your heads, and you will understand why the corruption continues at provincial levels and at federal levels and within the federal bureaucracy. The corruption will never stop until these people are held accountable to Canadians. And under the current oath in Canada, there is absolutely no way they need to be accountable to us.